When we talk about cell salts, most people think of them as mineral remedies for the cells, but there's actually another layer, one that has to do with the fluid that bathes those cells, the cerebrospinal fluid, my all-time favorite bio water. The CSF is like the ocean that your nervous system lives in. Cerebrospinal fluid, or CSF, is the clear, structured liquid that flows around your brain and spinal cord. It cushions the nervous system, transports nutrients, clears toxins, and even carries signaling molecules that influence consciousness. Modern research shows that it's not just physical protection the CSF is offering, it's actually information flow. It's the body's liquid light conduit connecting your brain to every single cell. And like any body of water, its quality depends on its minerals, its electrolytic balance, the same elements the cell salts are made from. The 12 cell salts that Dr. Schussler identified and that George W. Carey later mapped to the zodiac are the elemental frequencies that allow electricity to move through water. They give structure and charge to your body's internal fluids, including the CSF. Each salt carries a specific polarity, a charge signature. Sodiums tend to regulate expansion and fluid movement. Potassiums regulate contraction and internal communication. Calciums create form. Iron and silica manage oxygen and light conduction. When any of these elements are missing, the CSF loses its coherence. Its crystalline structure completely breaks down. And when that structure breaks down, communication between the brain and the cells becomes static. Cell salts travel through the bloodstream and cross into the cerebrospinal fluid via the choroid plexus, a network of capillaries in the brain's ventricles that filters blood plasma into pure CSF. This process is electrochemical. The CSF literally forms by the movement of ions, sodium, potassium, calcium, chloride, across specialized membranes. So when your body is low in certain cell salts, that ionic exchange weakens. The CSF becomes less structured, less conductive, and less able to distribute nutrients or remove toxins from the brain. In Carey's view, this wasn't just chemistry, it was communication. The minerals act as translators between the soul's impulses and the body's tissues. From a quantum biology lens, minerals are not just nutrients, they are charge carriers. They help organize water into structured, coherent patterns, the same kind of liquid crystal found in cerebrospinal fluid. When CSF is rich in well-balanced minerals, it can conduct photonic energy, meaning it literally carries light information through the nervous system. This is why practices like Kundalini, breathwork, and craniosacral therapy feel so illuminating. They're increasing the flow of that mineral-charged, light-conducting fluid up the spine. A good chiropractor can do that too. In that sense, cell salts are the electrolytes of awakening. They give structure to the current that rises through the cerebrospinal fluid, the same current that mystics have described for thousands of years. George Carey taught that the 12 cell salts are like the 12 constellations within us. They create a full spectrum of vibration, from base earth minerals to the refined salts that govern nerve conduction. When all 12 are balanced, the CSF acts as a perfect mirror of cosmic order, clear, luminous, and fully conductive. If even one goes missing, that inner ocean becomes cloudy, and the body's electrical messages lose coherence. Restoring the missing salts isn't just restoring tissue, it's restoring clarity to the waters that carry your consciousness. So when I talk about cell salts, I'm not just talking about physical minerals. I'm talking about restoring the conductivity of your inner waters, because your cerebrospinal fluid is the medium that your spirit uses to communicate with your cells. or at least that's what it is according to George Carey. When that fluid is structured, mineralized, and alive, your body remembers what harmony feels like. Certainly, Eastern esoteric traditions speak about this all the time. That's the essence of this work, to rebuild not just the chemistry, but the light.